Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am back with just kind of a chit chat, get ready with me to go nowhere because I'm off work today and everything's shut down, so I'm not going anywhere. But I wanted to just sit down and talk to you guys and just kind of show you guys my everyday makeup look for work. At work, I flip my septum piercing up. We're allowed to wear nose rings, so I wear my nose ring. But yeah, it's just a pretty simple look. I am actually sitting on my bathroom floor because it's really the only area I have at this moment, and I got a new tripod thing for my phone, which is what I use to film my videos on now. So this is the setup I have right now, so I apologize for the hella awkward angle, but we're just gonna make it work, guys. But yeah, so if you want to listen to me ramble and just see me how I do some crappy makeup for work, and then keep on watching. I've already applied my primer. It's just the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Next, I'm just gonna take this foundation by CoverGirl and just use a damp beauty sponge. I usually just pour on the back of my hand like this. Anyway, so little live update for you guys. I'm sure you guys have seen on my various social medias, but I am engaged. The boyfriend, well, fiance I guess now, asked me to marry him, and obviously I said yes. So yeah, that's it's so weird. I look down at the ring and I'm like, whoa, I'm engaged, somebody is gonna marry me. It blows my mind. But yeah, so I'm really excited about that. We haven't really discussed the wedding because this literally just happened. So my primer's still on my knuckle. Right before the weekend, and it's Wednesday morning when I'm filming this. So it's literally just been a few days. But yeah, I'm very excited. So thought I would kind of discuss with you guys some stuff, because for those of you who don't know, I was in a long-term relationship for almost 6 years. I think we broke up 2 weeks before our 6-year anniversary, something like that. And then I shared that to my social media. I was going through this breakup, yada yada yada. And then I think it was very confusing for a lot of people. My family that didn't really have day-to-day contact with me, then all of a sudden, a month or so later, I'm in a new relationship. So what had happened with my ex, just a brief story, was, long story short, we just fell out of love with each other. I mean, I'm very much somebody, once I get comfortable, I just get comfortable, and I don't want to have change. And so I knew I was in love with him for a while. It was just one thing I didn't want to admit to myself, and it was just, I mean, I'd spent the last 6 years with this person. We lived with each other, obviously, and I don't know, it was just one of those things I just didn't really want to admit. And he just, for me, he wasn't really, at the end of it, wasn't a really good person. Just did not respect me. I didn't really care about my thoughts, my opinions, me as a person, and was too busy texting some other female. Just is what it is. And I don't know, it was, essentially we broke up while I was at work, which was just really awkward. And it was just, I thought I would be devastated. I thought, and it was hard, don't get me wrong, but as soon as I moved out of his house, which was something, he owned his own house and we moved into it. If you guys have been following me for a while, you remember me talking about how me and my boyfriend bought a house. It was his house. Something he always made sure I remembered. And so I moved back in with my parents, and it was the best thing. Like, it was crazy. It was like, this is just some cream blush. It was just so wonderful to be able to, like, and it sounds stupid, but like find myself again, because for the last like 6 years of my life, it's just been consumed by him and like what he wanted to do, and everything was about him. And so I made the decision that I wasn't going to, honestly, let it break me. And that sounds so stupid and so dramatic, but it's just the truth. Why would I waste my time being upset about a relationship that I was glad to be out of? Like, it was honestly like a huge weight lifted off my shoulders, a 6-year weight lifted off my shoulder. And, you know, even my parents, like, when I would tell them some of the stuff, like, they were shocked. Some of the shit I went through, some of the shit he put me through, it was crazy. So I'm not trying to like make this like a bashing video. I'm just trying to like give you guys a little bit of backstory here. So then I'm living with my parents, still working, still trying to figure out my life. This is Loose Setting Powder by e.l.f. And I'm just trying to like live my life. And I had this friend who I figured he liked me, but I was in a relationship for like the last 6 years. We didn't live in the same area like we used to. He had already moved back to Indian country. But yeah, like, he was native, and I don't know, like, it was weird. Like, as soon as I got moved back in with my parents, and I was just happy, I felt like alive again. I kept thinking about this boy, you know, my friend, and I'm just trying to tap this powder back in here. I just kept thinking about him, and I had made a status on Facebook. Let me grab a brush just to kind of get some of the excess powder off. So I made a status on Facebook when me and my ex broke up, just saying that we had broken up, which I'm not somebody who feels like I need to put my business out on Facebook or social media in general, but I'd been with him for so long. Everyone knew that I had been with him, and so I just wanted to put it out there. That way there wouldn't be any questions or anything like that. So I had put the status out there, and I figured my friend would message me just something, like, because I could not stop thinking about him. I don't know what it was. Like, I was just like, his name's Jeremy. I was like, Jeremy's gonna message me, like. And then he like sad reacted to my post about me and my ex being broken up. This is just the Iris Beauty brow pencil thing. Good product, love it. He sad reacted to it, but did not message me. And I was like, okay, like, whatever. And I was like, I'll give it a little bit. Didn't message me. Wasn't even a week, honestly, I'll be so honest with you guys. It wasn't even a week since my ex and I had broken up, and I'm like waiting for Jeremy to message me. And he doesn't. And he doesn't. And I'm like, you know. So I'm drinking one night, I'll be honest. Living my life. Just enjoying being single. Do you guys see this pimple? This is my life. And can't stop thinking about him. So I messaged him, and it was like, it sounds so stupid and it sounds so cheesy, but honestly, like, talking to him was like coming home. And I don't know how else to explain it. Like, it really was just like coming home, just like connecting with a person so much. Like, it was wild. And we've been talking ever since, and now we're engaged. And we talked for about a month, and I still like wasn't sure if I was gonna get in a relationship or not, just because it was like, everyone has this like thought process that like you get out of a relationship, like you need time to heal, and yeah, that's true, but I don't know, like, it was just something like, I'm like, I need to be with him. Like, I don't know how crazy that sounds, but I was like, it's like, I need to be with this dude, like. And so I like gave it about a month, just like talking to him, and then I told him we were gonna start dating. It's true, and obviously he was down for it, because like we had been talking and like I knew how he felt about me, and so made it official. And yeah, like that's, this eyebrow's like messed up if you guys can't tell. Good one, bad one. Anyway, and so yeah, we just been together ever since, and now we're engaged, and I'm like, I don't know, it just like feels like I'm where I'm meant to be right now in my life, and it's just crazy. But yeah, so that's just like a little back story, because I don't know, I know people, how people think and everything, and so it's like, oh, she gets out of this relationship and she gets into this one, like kind of close, like what's going on? There's nothing going on. That's not who I am. Yeah, so we are engaged, and I'm just so freaking excited about it. The ring honestly is like so me. Apparently he was originally going to do a black diamond, because it's like, he knows how much I love black diamonds. But when he saw this specific ring, he just knew it was me. It's an antique. My air just kicked on, if you guys can hear that loud noise. And he just knew it was me, and just knew it was perfect. But I guess him and the jeweler, they were talking about getting a black diamond put into it, but for this ring and the history of the ring and everything like that, I would have devalued the ring, so they decided not to, which I'm fine with, because I feel like it kind of would have made the style of ring look cheap. I mean, it would have cheapened it, like I said, but I feel like it would have really made it look cheap. Am I making sense? I don't know. He knew what I was talking about when I told him my opinion on it. Anyway, I'm just taking, this is just some bronzer, and it's the Rimmel London natural bronzer that I just kind of shattered part of it right down there. This one is in 20 Sunshine, but I just use it for some eyeshadow nowadays. Let's see. I'm trying to think of everything else that's been going on in my life. I'm just gonna take another bronzer to kind of help blend out this bronzer. I'm still working. I'm essential. So I'm still working, which I'm not really too upset about, just because there's so many people right now who don't have jobs and who don't know what the next step is for them. So I understand, for me, that I am blessed to still have a job. Curl my lashes. But yeah, so work has been a little hectic for me. I won't get too much into it just because like work policies and stuff, but it's been pretty hectic. The amount of customers we deal with and everything at my work. I won't tell you guys where I work, but we are essential, so we are still open. But yeah, it's just been kind of crazy. We have a few employees who are under self-quarantine right now due to their age, which is perfectly understandable. So hopefully we can get more staff in to just kind of figure out, or not figure out, but to help with the load of everything. Since I'm one of the managers at my job, it's been really stressful just trying to navigate everything and keep my employees. I'm not the only manager, there's a few other managers, but it's been stressful, I'm sure, for them as well, to keep everything like going, and then, you know, keep our employees up to date on the various changes and stuff that's been going on. I got the mirror tied. It's just been going on with like the CDC and stuff like that. You know, we're really just trying to do our best with everything that's been going on. So my boyfriend, or fiance, I'm still struggling with saying fiance. he has been deemed essential too. So we're both working, which again is a blessing, I think. It'd be a different story if we had a kid or something, but it's just us. And so like we're honestly more than fine to work. We really are. He definitely gets stir crazy, so I think for him working is probably the better option than me. Like, I'm fine to stay at home and just, I can read, I can make videos, I can, you know, bead earrings and stuff like that. Like, it's fine. But for him, he definitely needs to get out and do stuff, so he's fine to work too. But I don't know, it's like the world's crazy right now. But I mean, aside from everything going on related to the virus and everything, work's been fine. You know, just work is what it is, and I mean, we all have our complaints about work. But I mean, I don't know, I think just honestly, overall right now, I'm just happy. I mean, there's definitely things that stress me out, but I think I have a lot in my life to be grateful for, and you know, I try to focus on just like the positives versus the negatives, and just, you know, stay happy. I'm healthy right now, I'm alive right now, my loved ones are still healthy, they're still alive, and I just know that there's a lot of struggle in the world right now. So I just focus on just keep on going, and just like I said, focus on the positives and all the good, you know, things, the blessings in my life right now. All right guys, so that is the finished look. I keep it pretty simple for work, to be honest with you. I'm gonna turn down my light because I don't feel like it's making me look a little crazy. Do we like that? Ooh, that's no. Anyway, my lighting has never been good in my videos, and if you guys have watched my videos for a while, you know that. But yeah, so this is it. You know, sometimes I'll do a wing, sometimes I will put shadow on, but just here lately, I've been doing a lot of openings, so I don't really want to like wake up crazy early to put on like a bunch of eyeshadow and everything. So this has just been what I have been doing. Some days I'll go a little bit brighter with my lipstick, but for the most part, I just kind of keep it more on the natural side of things. So yeah, this is it. Thank you guys for watching and listening to me ramble, and hopefully I will see you guys in my next video. If you want to follow me on any of my social media, go ahead and check the description box. There's a link down there. And yeah, that's it. Have a great day, guys, and just stay safe.